Welcome back to another episode of Amateur Pool, guys. I'm Josh Powell, your host, and today we're going to find out if Shane Van Boening can beat 10 amateurs in a row. I did a part one to this a while back, guys. This is the part two. I figured I'd bring it out to light because he's playing amateurs, so I feel like it fits right in with my channel. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this is not my video. I'm only commentating and giving my opinions on the match. The video is done down in Streetlights Billiards Academy in Virginia, Michigan? No. Virginia, United States. I'm going to put a link to the original video if you guys want to check it out. It's not edited here on my end. The only thing I'm doing is talking over it. But if you guys want to check out the original video, the link will be in the description. So I don't know these guys' names, the amateurs that he's playing. First up, we're going to call her Betty. You know what I'm saying? Betty's the best I can come up with on this one, guys. So it looks like Betty broke. I didn't see what happened after that. If she broke dry and Shane missed, he must have scratched or missed the ball. She probably broke and left him tough, and then he kicked at it and missed it or something would be my guess. But they're looks like they're playing 9-ball. She lined up, made a shot on the 1. She has a good look at the 2, but it's not an easy shot by any means. If she cuts it to the bottom left corner, she's going to run into the 3-ball. Likely the 3-ball is going to come off the bottom rail and go over up into the 6-7. She's not likely going to come away with a shot here. If it were me personally, I'd be looking for a safety probably on this shot. We'll see what she does. Let's see what Betty does. Oh, she went for the cut and missed it. She missed the cut. Oh, and that's the 5-ball down there, guys, anyway, not the 3-ball. So she's right to go for the cut because she could have used inside English and still got up table for the 3. The 3 is all the way on the other end of the table, way up there, you know, way up there. Now, chances are, guys, Shane's out, right? This isn't like the normal videos on my channel. We're talking Shane Van Boening, guys. Arguably the best player to ever live. You know, you hear 2 names, sometimes 3 names pop up when you talk about the greatest of all time. Number 1 you hear, of course, is Efren. Number 2 and number 3 are Shane Van Boening and Earl Strickland, guys. My opinion, I think Shane is a little better. You know, Earl played obviously in a different time. Efren played in a different time too. The pockets were bigger, you know, there weren't break rules. They relied on luck for the break back then mostly. They just smashed them. They didn't have like patterns to the breaks and stuff. So it's a different game. It's hard to compare, you know what I mean? Man, I love me some Efren, but I think there's a good argument for Shane as well to be the best player of all time. I'm not going to say he is over Efren by any means, but there's a good argument for it, guys. Meanwhile, he's making easy work of this rack. Came down and got a nice bump on the 5, made the 4 on a cut, came down, bumped the 5 perfectly, and now he's got a good shot on the 5. He'll use a little draw on this. Probably go all the way up to the what we're going to call the top rail, and then a little bit of right spin. Oh, he went 3 rails. I thought he would draw straight up with some right spin. 3 rails brought the side pocket real close into play, but if you're as good as he is, as far as knowing exactly where your cue ball's going, never a worry, you know what I mean? That, my friends, was a bad hit. So he nicked the 7 before the 6, and now Betty has ball in hand with 3 balls to go. Guys, our myth may be busted before we even get off the first match. It looks like Shane is in a real good position to lose this match, guys. You know? Leave a comment. Let me know if you think he'll lose this one or any of them, realistically. Also, if you guys didn't notice, sitting straight back, you know, on the back wall, just to our right of Shane, is Nick Varner, man. Another legend in the game. He doesn't play a whole lot. Oh, don't do it, Betty. Don't scratch. Close. Now, she makes this 8 with just a little top or just a stop shot even. She might not want to do a stop shot because cue ball's close to the rail and she has to lift the stick up to do a stop shot. And that's going to make the accuracy of her shot a little off. So I would level out and just use a little top and hit it soft and just take a slight cut on the 9. She could also hit it firm with top left and go 3 rails around towards the middle of the table, and then have a shot on the 9. She hit it a little hard though, man. Betty, what are you doing, Betty? You know, you gave our amateurs, us amateurs had a chance to win this one, man, and you made it tough here. Now you got to shoot a bank shot. I mean, this is what she's got, guys. She's got the bank. She's going to have to bank it to the center left center pocket. Side pocket, if you will. You know? Let's see what she does. Not a bad stroke. She going to get it 2 times? Nope. Thought she was going to get lucky. Look, Shane's wiping the sweat, man. He knew. He gave her too easy of a chance there, man. Had Shane been playing someone maybe a little bit higher skill level, he'd have lost that game for sure. But he wasn't, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So now, scores 1, Shane, 0 amateurs. 1-0. He's taking his picture with everybody. Guys, this was a pretty cool event. I don't know exactly how it worked. On the first video I posted, someone said it was kind of like a charity thing. The players all paid some money to play Shane. And I don't know if Shane got a piece of it or not. I don't know how it worked. I'm just going off what one of the comments said in my last video. Some sort of charity thing, and they gave money to charity. But again, I have no idea. I do know that Efren Reyes and Earl Strickland came to a local pool hall by me where I play league at, Grindstone Billiards. And they put on an exhibition match. And you could pay, I think it was like $25 to play them in a game of 8-ball and a game of 9-ball. The caveat to that was if you won either game, you didn't have to pay the $25. So I think they were smoking everybody because they did get a piece of that. I knew how that one worked. That was a pretty cool event. I wish that had happened after I started this channel because I would have went and filmed 100%, 1,000,000% I would have went and filmed, and I would have got that exhibition match between Earl and Efren. Might be one of the last ones they ever do in U.S. soil or ever, you know, unless Earl goes over to the Philippines, because I think Efren said he's not coming back to the U.S. to compete anymore. I don't know if he's still going to do anything else over here. All right, these guys, it looks like they're playing 8-ball here. So the amateur broke. I don't know this amateur's name. We'll think of a good name for him. Didn't make anything and left a hell of a clutter here, man. And Shane started with the stripes, but his cue ball got sucked up into the stack. If he can make this 9, he's still in okay shape. Yep. Now he's got good position on the 11. He'll pound this with either stun or draw and spread the stack wide open. So he's going to pound this in the bottom left corner. Yeah, with draw. You see how the cue ball came forward and then backwards. He used draw on it, spread them nicely. That's where straight pool comes into play. The fact he knew the angles to break those out comes from him being a good straight pool player, guys. Straight pool is a cool game if you have never played it. We don't play it much around these parts because it's played on 9-foot tables, and you just don't see a ton of 9-foot tables around here. I wish you did, but you don't. All right, so Shane's in good position to finish this rack out now. Let's see how serious he's taking this, because in a real match, like if this were a pro match, he would be out here. I would be willing to bet the farm he would be out here in a real match. But I know he's probably shooting, just having a little more fun playing right now. I know he doesn't want to lose, but I can't imagine he's putting his full concentration into the game. You know what I mean? That being said, I think he's still going to get out. We never even got a good name for this player here. Let's see. I don't know. Guys, if he gets back up to shoot, we'll give him a name. If not, there's no point. You know what I mean? No point. And it doesn't look like he's going to get back up to shoot. Yeah, Shane just put a hurting on that rack, man. There's two zip sauce. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I kept saying he. I'm so sorry, man. That's a she, guys. Misgendering people all over the place. I apologize, young lady. You know, you were sitting at the back and the camera's not as crystal clear as I would like. It's grainy and I couldn't tell. I apologize to you. I apologize. All right, this is 3 for 3 women here playing. Guys, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's playing all women here. I haven't watched this one yet. I just downloaded it and went straight to commentate. So we're going to name her Q because the back of her shirt says IBQ. You know, that's her name, IBQ. So she be Q. We're going to call her Q. I guess that's what she wants to be called. I don't know. You know, most people put their name on the back of her shirt. So her back of her shirt says IBQ. So that we're going to go off that, man. Call her IBQ. All right, she's opting to play 9-ball here. If you haven't noticed, all the challengers get the break. So Q is going to break. Let's see how she does here, man. Let's see how Q does. I know Shane don't want to lose to no ladies. You know what I'm saying? Walking home in shame. No, just kidding. I lose to ladies all the time. And if you watch my channel, you've seen several matches where ladies kick my butt, man. I'm just joking, obviously. You know, I pretend to be chauvinistic. I'm not really chauvinistic. It's just funny. Just funny to pretend. Okay, she put a little follow on that break. I know she didn't really want to do that. If she would have stunned that break and stopped the cue ball there, she would have got a little better spread, I think, on the balls. But as it stands, the only thing she's got really is a combo and a very long one at that. So that looks like the 1 into the 4, I believe. I think it's a 4 ball. It's so hard to tell, guys. So hard to tell. You know, the camera quality isn't super clear here, and I apologize for that. Like I said, this isn't my video. I just thought it was a neat concept and wanted to bring it to light on the channel here. All right, Q, what are you going to do? Are you going to play a safety, or are you going to go for the combo? Looks, I bet she's going for the combo. What do you say? Yeah, she did, I think. And maybe she thought she could squeeze it past that ball up there and just make the one flat out. I'm not sure. If she could have, it was very tight. So kudos to you, Q, for even attempting that. I know it wasn't easy. Being cheesy, you know? All right, Shane's going to fire this in the side pocket with a little probably inside English. Yeah. Yep. See how the ball came down with a stun and then the inside spun it up off the left rail and then back out to the center of the table. Now he's got a pretty good shot, although it'd be a tough cut. He went for the bank. Guess that's what happens when you're a world champion, you know? The bank shot's easier than the cut. It's easier. Nice shot on 3. Inside English on that shot again, just to get over dead straight on the 5. So that must be the 8 up table, I'm guessing, because he's going to shape the 6 next. Yep. Shape the 6 next. Pretty easy shape to the 7. He doesn't even need English, just right speed. He'll probably come 2 rails back and forth. Yeah, 2 rails. Just because in order to play at 1 rail, he would have had to slow roll it, and you lose a little accuracy when you do that. Just like he played that one 2 rails. That one he could have played 1 rail. He was just letting a stroke out to play 2 rails. He'll use a little bit of right spin on this one. Okay, use bottom right, so he went 3 rails. Straight right, he could have shaped it more coming down towards the shape. 3 rails, he came off that left side rail and over. So, man, good run. Good run again. Just making light work of these amateurs, man. Q's getting her picture with the old SBV. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'm Lex Dixit today, you know? I know it's dyslexic. But I'm Lex. I guess if you're really I gotta be careful with that. It's a family channel. If you're really dyslexic, never mind, guys. If you're really dyslexic, wouldn't you say Lex Dixit? That's a tongue twisted mofo right there, guys. Try to say that phrase a couple times fast. You know what I mean? You can't do it, little Timmy. And if you can, comment, let me know, because you are superhuman, bro. You're superhuman. Like Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Guys, I don't know. I'm way off topic, but I've got to kill time because they didn't edit the racks out of this video. So we're just watching them rack. And it's a guy, finally. We finally got a guy coming up to the table, so we know it's not all women. The first 3 were women, females, women, girls. You know what I'm saying? The 4th competitor here is a boy, man, fella. You know, whatever you want to call him, bro. Whatever you want to call him. He's got Punisher on the back of his shirt. So we're going to call him Big Pun. You know? And comment if you were a fan of Big Pun. He's a musician, in case you didn't know, little Timmy. He was a rapper back in the day. Big Pun. That's hilarious to call this guy Big Pun. Just because he's got Punisher on the back of his shirt. He don't look nothing like Big Pun. But he's going to smoke it. Look at this guy. He looks confident. He looks ready to go. He's gearing up, man. He's going to fire. I bet he breaks and runs. I don't know. He might, but he might not. You know what I mean? Good chance he doesn't. Based on what we've seen so far, there's a good chance Big Pun does not break and run, and he's opting to play 10 ball, which I would never play against Shane Van Boening. That would be the last game I would play against Shane, because he's revered as one of the best in the world at 10 ball. You know what I mean? I'd rather play him in 8 ball, but 9 ball, I guess. I mean, really, no matter what you play him, you're going to get smoked. But I'd play him in 8 ball just because if the break's not great, you got the best chance of maybe getting an extra shot if you play him in 8 ball, you know. Anything else you play him in, you're done, so I feel like. If you don't break and run, you're done. Break and run, done. You know what I mean? Now, Big Pun did make a ball on the break, but he's not looking pretty on this 1 ball. So is he going to go for the bank straight back, or is he going to save? He's going for the bank. It looks like he's making it. He sure did. Nice shot, Big Pun. You know? Big Pun. He's got a good-looking shot on the 2, and I think if he can follow forward without hitting the 8, yeah, oh, he hit it too hard, though, and he missed the shot. Oh, he was playing a safety. I didn't even see that shot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see the safety there. I thought he was going to go for the make, and he went for the safety. This is a good safety, too. This is a hard one to hit right here, guys. Shane looks like he's going to go 3 rails. He may go 2, but I'm thinking, yeah, 2 rails. He's going 2 rails at it. Yep. Dang. Made a good hit. Left Big Pun a shot, but not a good one. You know what I mean? I think really about the only thing he can do here, besides safety, which is probably the smart way to play this, safety him, is to try to cut it in one of the side pockets. I don't think it'll go up past that purple ball. I think that, what's the purple one? The 5 ball in this set? Oh, no, that's the Aramith Black. Purple's the 4 ball in this set. Yeah, he went for the side. Tough shot, man. Tough shot. And if he would have hit it softer, he probably would have got somewhat of a safety, but the 2 ball came over in front of the corner. So now Shane has an open shot with an open table, and it's probably lights out for Big Pun. You know what I mean? Big Pun. Oh, Shane bobbles a pocket. A rare miss by the one and only SVB. Shane. Oh, but never mind. Shane was just playing a safety on him. You know, I didn't even see that shot either. What a great safety. Yes, guys, I'm joking. I knew he wasn't playing a safety. Cut it out, though, Timmy. You already knew I knew. You already knew I knew. So Big Pun thinking about this one. It looks like his best course is to kick 1 rail at it. He's going to try to make it if that's the case. A little bit of right spin. Oh, he did good. A little too good. He put a little too much right spin and caught the rail too early and missed the ball completely. He did muck up the, was that the 6 ball? A little bit, though. Or is that the 7 ball next to the 8? Whatever ball it is, whatever baby blue ball is on the Dynaspheres, I don't see this set often. I don't play in this set often, so I get confused with their colors. Their colors are a little weird. You know what I mean? Whatever that ball is, though, he mucked it up a little bit, but nothing Shane can't handle, man. He's going to make this 3 with top inside, come off the bottom rail, and over to our left like that. Good shot.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
Good shot. All right, he's gonna make the 4. So I think here on the bottom right by itself, I think that's his next ball. If that's the case, he's gonna use either right or straight draw, man. Gosh, I would love to have a stroke like that. I didn't even think about that shot. I would have played the rails around the table. Just because you have to have such a good stroke to draw it that cleanly with that good of speed from that distance, man. So difficult to do. This guy's so impressive. Shane Van Boening is so impressive to watch, guys. All right. So this must be the 7. The other one must have been the 6, I'm guessing. He wiped his feet on that one a little bit, though. The ball wiped its feet on the way in, hit the rail, but it went in still, and he's on the 8. Okay, so I was wondering what he was going to do there. He just ran into the 9 and pushed it over. That was well done. Played 3 rails. That was a little bit of right spin, 3 rails around for the 10 in the side pocket. And that's all she wrote for Big Pun, guys. So Shane's up 4-0. Zip sauce. The amateurs are looking, you know, like they're going to end up with egg on their face after this 10-match game. 10-game match, not 10-match game, guys. Like I told you, I'm Lex Dixon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm off today. I can't speak very good. Can't speak very well. You know, jeez, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. All right, so we got a new challenger to the table. Blue shirt. I'm not going to give him a name yet until I can get a good look at the guy. You know what I mean? White pants, blue shirt, backwards hat. We may end up calling him bro. You know, I got to see him real good first, though, bro. You know, we may call him the bro. I just don't know, man. You know, I'm trying to give them funny names. I don't want to offend any of them. I don't know these guys, man, you know, and they're just playing, having a good time, putting their match out on the internet. And I don't want someone like myself to come along and just offend them outright. But I'm just having fun, guys. Know that. You know, I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just having a good time with it. All right, bro, which is what we're going to name him. We're going to name him Bro. Oh, he's got a strong break, man. He hit those hard. And he opted for 10 ball again. Brave. He's a brave bro. We're going to call him Brave Bro. We're going to call him Double B. Brave Bro. You know, that's what we're going to call him, BB. The Double B, man, he hit him hard on the break, but he didn't get nothing in. Shane's looking at a shot here into the corner pocket. I thought the scratch may be a possibility, but Shane got down and shot it so fast. I knew. He knew. You know, I knew that. He knew that. I knew. That's it. All right, he's going to draw this one all the way back. This will be a pretty stroke. Man, look at the speed control on that draw, guys. From full table, he actually overdrew it slightly, but he's still okay. He can still cut it in. He's going to draw this one as well and probably shoot the 4 in the same pocket. Yep. So that was straight draw he may have used a little left spin just to make the angle a little bit less, but straight draw really. Drew it back, man. He likes draw this match, or this rack, I guess. He's drawing everything, man. Look at him. He's the draw monster. He's basically like Michelangelo or Picasso, you know? He's drawing out of everything. Oh, finally, no draw on that one. That was stunned with straight right spin. Came out to the middle of the table. Where's he going to put the 8? Is he going to shoot a combo, or does the 8 go in the bottom left past the 9? The way he's shaping, it looks like it goes past the 9. In which case, he could run this to the side rail and back out, or he could just draw it. I thought he might draw it there just because he's been using draw so much this rack, but he ran it over and back. He'll draw this one, though. A little bit of draw, use the rail with a little spin as well. And now he's got the 10 in the bottom right corner, guys. And he's shooting so fast, I don't even have time to talk about his shots, barely. Man, he's feeling good. He's shooting fast. Look, Broski's over there like, what's up, Shane? You know? I'm put my arm around you, bro. Give me a picture, bro. You know? So Shane's halfway done, man. 5-0. 5 to zip sauce. Is the guy racking the same guy that's getting ready to break? I think it is. Or is that guy up the top of the table with his sticks? So why does he have his own racker when everybody else had to rack their own? I don't get that. This guy may be special. This guy may be special. I don't know. We're going to call this guy like, we're going to call him Reginald. You know, he looks like a Reginald to me. All right, Reginald made a good break, but scratch. He lost his cue ball all over the place, man, and gave Shane ball in hand. So he brought his break stick and his playing stick. He probably won't even need his playing stick. Reginald's going to sit down there and get a front row seat to this Shane run out. That's my opinion, and here's my guess. All right, Shane with the draw again, man. Drew it straight back down table. He likes that full table draw. Ended up with a nice shot on the 2. Now, I don't know if the 3 goes past the 5, but it's not a problem for Shane. He's just going to shape it for the bottom left corner. He might have been shaping for the side there and just overran it slightly, but who knows? Only Shane knows. Made a good shot on the 3 with just a little stop or stun. Now he's got the 4. Probably follow, or is he going to go all the way around tape? Yeah. I know he probably underhit that one a little bit. He may have wanted to come out a little more. He didn't want to be straight on the 5 because he needed an angle, but I don't know if he wanted this much angle, but it's better to be safe, you know, to get more angle than straight on, especially on that particular shot. Fell nicely on this ball. Is at the 6, 7 in the left side, guys, and he can either draw this back for the 9 in the left, yeah, which he did. He could have also just rolled it forward for the 9 in the bottom right. He probably chose the bottom left corner because if he chose the other corner, he would have had to walk all the way around the table to shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do that too. If not comparing myself to Shane by any means, guys, but I do that too. If I have a choice, if the shot's just as easy and I can shape it either coming backwards or straight forward, I always shape it to the side. I don't have to walk all the way around the table to make it. You know what I mean? Just laziness. Laziness. All right, who's this guy coming up, man, with the black and yellow Predator colors? Getting ready to play. Reginald didn't fare so well. You know, Shane's up 6-0. 6-0 sauce, man. Look, Shane over there playing on his phone. He ain't even breaking a sweat. He's just having fun. He's probably got a date afterwards, you know what I'm saying? He's got a Tinder date, you know? He just met a girl on Tinder in Virginia, and he's trying to speed through these players so he can go out. Guys, that's so far off base. I've never met Shane personally, but it's so far off base from everything I've heard of him, man. Such a nice guy, like legit is the way I hear it. And he's authentic, you know what I mean? Like he's not fake, you know. So I doubt he was trying to speed through this for a date, but it was funny to say, you know what I mean? All right. We're gonna call this guy. Man, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be funny about race, but we're gonna call this guy Shing Tsung. You know, and if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, then you know what I'm talking about already. Shing Tsung. All right, Shing. We're just gonna call him Shing for short. Made a good break. He decided to play 8-ball. Made a good break, but he scratched in the side. Man, lost the cue ball. A lot of these guys have made pretty good breaks, but just lost the cue ball. You know, if they would have controlled the cue ball, like if Shang had controlled the cue ball here, he would have had a good opportunity to run out, but he didn't. So now Shane is about to run out on Shang. You know what I'm saying? My guess, anyway. You know, there's always a chance he doesn't run out. We saw him bobble a pocket earlier. You know, that happens once every 500 shots probably for Shane Van Boening. He's going with solid, starting with the 5. Shape it nice and easy, down table. Now he's going to shoot, what is that, the 6 or the 7 up in the top right corner. He's got to get to that baby blue one. It's either the 6 or the 7. I can't remember which one it is, but he's got to get to that one. That's really the only ball he has to really think about this rack. Everything else now is open. So I don't know if he has enough angle to like stun over and bump it here. He may do that knowing his stroke. Yeah, he's jacking up a little bit, so he's not going to roll forward. He may stun over and hit it. We'll see. That'd be a hell of a shot. Yeah, what a good shot, man. I know it looked super easy and simple on camera, but that shot was so difficult. He had to cheat. He had to cheat the ball he made, and that's tough to do with a 8-foot shot. He had to cheat it just a little bit and stroke, because it was almost straight, so he had to stroke it cleanly enough just to get enough over to bump that ball. And then he went for the bank and missed it, man. He bumped it over far enough. He could have made it once he got rid of the 4. I'm not sure why he banked it. I think he's just, like I said, you know, he's feeling loose, having fun would be my guess. I don't think he banks that ball in a real match, but who knows? Maybe he would. You know, maybe he would. I can't claim to think I would know the best way Shane to play because I would never presume to even think that. You know, the only thing I can do is call it the way I would play it and see it, which is nowhere near the level of Shane, obviously, guys. I'm basically an ant when it comes to the game of pool compared to Shane, who would be a giant. You know what I mean? Bad analogy, guys, but you understand what I mean. You understand what I mean? I'm no good, and he's real good, basically, is what I meant. That's what I meant to say. Shane missed his shot right off the bat, so Shane comes up with a long shot on the 3. Oh, and a slow roller at that. Look how perfect that was, man. It's so hard to do. So hard to slow roll a ball from that distance against the rail like that and have it go clean. Shane's got to think about the 8 now because Shane messed up the 8 ball. It's hard. I keep enunciating it because Shane and Shang sound a lot alike, so I got to make sure we know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Big dog, you know what I'm saying? Let the big dog eat, you know? I don't know where I came from. I don't know where that came from, guys, you know? God, I gotta have a talk with myself. Josh, stop acting like that. Okay, Josh, good talk. Back to the match. Back to the match. This is not a simple shot here, and I wonder if he's going to run into the 8 with this shot. He could. He could come off the rail and run into the 8 or just straight into the 8. Oh, but is the 11 going to get in his way now? I don't think so. I think he can still make the 4 past the 11. We're about to find out because he's getting right on it. So the fact that he's shooting this so fast leads me to believe there's plenty of room. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor, guys. Yeah, plenty of room for that 4 ball. Came up nicely for the 2 in the left side pocket. He'll just put a slow draw on this and come over a little bit to our right. Oh, every time I think he's going to do something, he does something different, guys. That's why he's a top pro, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not. Because I thought he was just going to slow draw it over and end up with the same shot. And he played a stun straight down to the rail and back off the rail for the same shot. His way was easier to judge speed for sure, and that's probably why he played it that way, you know. It just wasn't my first instinct was to slow draw it. But that's why that's part of the reason he plays such good pool, man. His first instincts are usually the best or safest route, man. And I didn't even notice Shane was wearing open heel, open toe sandals to play, man. No socks or nothing. Jeez. I don't know why, guys. It always bothers me when people play in sandals or open toes. I feel like they're going to drop a cue ball on their toe and break it, you know? Break their pinky toe, you know? Like if you ever seen Harlem Nights where she's like, he shot me in my pinky toe. That's what I always think of, man. All right, this guy looks like a Daryl to me. We're going to call him Daryl. It's a pretty good name for him, I guess. Just as good as any other name, Daryl. This is Daryl, my other brother Daryl, you know? And they are in Virginia, so that very, very likely may be the case. Daryl and his other brother Daryl. All right, Daryl's playing 10-ball too. Everyone wants to play 10-ball with the best. You know, I guess that makes sense. He's the best in the world at 10-ball, so if you end up beating him by chance, you could say, I beat the best 10-ball player in the world at 10-ball, bro, you know? But Daryl didn't make nothing on the break. I don't think he left Shane a shot. Maybe he can see enough of it to make it. If he can, he's probably out because the 1 leads to the 2. Yeah, he can make it. Yep, leads to the 2. Now the 2 leads to the 3. He doesn't even have to do anything with this. Just center ball. Come straight down towards the 9 would be my guess. He could put inside if he wants, but yeah, straight down towards the 9. He actually put a little bit of inside and got a little straighter on the 3 than I thought he would. But when you have a draw stroke like him, it's not that big of a problem. See, he just draws it straight back for the 4. Now he's got an angle on the 4. I don't know if he can hold it to shoot the 5 in the bottom right corner, so he's probably going to do something to shoot the 5 in the top left corner. Yeah. So he used bottom with inside English there. That's why he got so much spin off that rail. That wasn't top inside, that was bottom inside. Yeah, he's out here, guys. It's just like watching poetry in motion, you know, with Shane. Shane's such a good shot, man. Shot. He's such a good shot, you know? That's the way I'm talking today, guys. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Man, there's another one. Another good cut up the rail. Perfect speed. Maybe a little bit hard. Look, because now he's got a little more angle than he wanted. But this is fine, guys. All he's got to do is make this. He can put a little left on it if he wants. He'll hit the bottom rail, the right side long rail, and he'll come right up to where he was pointing his stick or on that line, you know. Knowing him, he'll probably go exactly to where he pointed his stick. Oh, he hit it hard, man. And oh, my gosh, he's showing off. Now he's showing off. Yeah, he tried to get to that point by going 1, 2, 3, 4 rails, guys. He was showing off there. No way he ever plays that in a real match. You know, he would have played. I mean, worst case scenario, he would have played 4 rails with straight top and went the conventional 4-rail route, full whale route. You know, he went to conventional full whale route. Played a nice bank on the 8, guys, and now he's looking good on the 9. He'll play this with a little draw, and just basically it's going to look like stun, but it's draw. Yeah. Come on over. Now he's got the 10 in the bottom left. And guys, he's up to 8-0, man. Can one of these amateurs pull it off? Can one of these amateurs pull it off? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they can. So far, it's not looking good. But we do have our next challenge at racking the balls here. Oh, bro came up to Daryl. He's like, hey, you did good, Daryl. He's like, thanks, bro. You know, you saw him talking and fist bumping. Oh, that was a good shot right there. Did you see him try that 4-rail shape? Yeah, bro, I did. All right, Daryl, good shoot. That was in my mind, that was the conversation they had, but I was probably way off, you know? All right. What are we going to call this guy? We got to think of a name for him. Let's call him Demetrius. That's a good enough name. We're going to call... That's a cool Q-Tech shirt he's wearing, too. I do like that shirt a lot. Oh, and so far, he's the only one who had a pre-stroke prior to... like a pre-shot routine prior to his break. Not a bad break. I don't think anything fell. And he did lose the cue ball a little bit, but he's the only one that had a form that I've seen so far, like a good form. Yeah, see how he's doing his pre-shot routine like that, and his stroke looks all right. He may have a chance. He did make a ball. Nice shot. Yeah, he's got a little stroke on him. Demetrius may be our winner here, guys. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But he could do something here. This isn't the easiest shot in the world either. He played a safety. He's even smart. He overhit it too much, though. Dang it, man. Oh, I got high hopes. I don't think he left Shane easy. Let's see if Shane can make this shot. If Shane can make this shot, Demetrius is in trouble. If Shane cannot make this shot, oh, he can. He can make it. He can make it. He can make anything. You know, he's like Mikey from the old Life commercial. He likes it. He likes everything. You know, Shane makes everything. All right, he's on the 3. The 4 sitting right in front of the pocket. The 5 might be the only saving grace here, but I have a feeling Shane will figure it out. He could always make a 5-10 combo, but I'm sure in an exhibition match like this, they're probably not playing early racks, you know? I wouldn't play early racks. I'd say you can make it, but that's the spot. Oh yeah, he's shaping it all the way around. Look at that speed, man. Oh my gosh. That speed is so perfect, man. It's just so fun to watch. So fun to watch, man. Yeah. Look, oh, he wiped his feet on that one, though. Whew. Almost missed that one. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him, you know? Damn near killed him. I can't remember what that's from. That's from a movie, though. Comment if you know. I can't remember the movie off the top of my head. I'll look it up if I have to, but leave a comment. Let me know if you know that movie. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. That's funny. All right. Meanwhile, Shane, I asked you for one comment, and Shane's all pretty much out already here. You know, he's about to be on the hill. I had high hopes for Demetrius, man. He had a good-looking stroke. He looked like he might be able to do something. I know if he would have remembered that out he left for Betty in the first rack with 3 balls, Demetrius would have got out there for sure. But he didn't, and now game over. Shane is on the hill, sitting at 9. Shane, amateurs, 0. You know what I'm saying? 0. Come on. We got one last final player. Who will it be? Okay, it's a girl. They're finishing off with the girl. With the whoa, man. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. A whoa, man. All right, so we got to figure out a name for her. Let's call her Glenda. You know, Glenda's good as any. I like it. We're going to call her Glenda. She's probably nowhere near Glenda, but that's what name we're going to use because we don't know her real name. And if you ever watch this young lady, I apologize and comment your real name so we all know, you know, comment your real name. But for now, you're Glenda, you know, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. All right, Glenda's playing 9-ball. That's brave. You know, I would play 8-ball if I had the opportunity like this. I would play 8-ball, I think. I'm assuming they got to choose. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen so many different games. Assuming they're playing... I'm assuming they get to choose what type of game. I would have played 8-ball. I think that's maybe the only one you might have the best possible chance in because you could always play safe if you don't get out. Glenda broke, lost the cue ball, came all the way up table, but more importantly, she didn't make anything. She did leave Shane a bank, a very difficult bank. And I don't think Shane's playing safeties here, so he fired at the bank. And of course, when you're freewheeling like that, that hard bank isn't so hard. So he fired it in, made it. He's got a good-looking shot. Well, not a great... For me and you, the shot's not a good-looking shot. But for Shane, it's a good-looking shot. You know what I'm saying? And I think the 3 will go past the 6-7 into the bottom left corner. So he may just stun straight over and play the 3 down in the bottom left corner. Or he might do something fancy and try to get a fun shape. Oh, he's playing for the bank. He didn't do either of those He played for the bank on the 3 ball, but he missed the 2 ball. I'm lost for words because I'm shocked he missed that shot, guys. You know, you and I would miss that shot. Shane probably doesn't miss that shot that often. So Glenda's got a chance here, man. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's see how she shoots. Let's see how she shoots. Not much of a pre-shot routine there, man. She just approached the ball and got down and fired at it. And she missed it, man. That was a quick stroke. The timing was a little bit off there. She just kind of went back and forth real quick. And the worst part is she left Shane a shot. So, guys, this may be 10-0. We may have yet to see an amateur beat Shane, you know, even in 1 rack, guys. I hate to say it. Oh, he left himself tough here, though. What's he do? Is he cutting this up? Oh, I think he's got plenty of room. He's thinking about it, mostly because his shape on the 4. I think he has enough room to shoot the 3 up in the top left corner, but his shape on the 4 is not going to be easy. That's why he stood back up to look at it for a second and think about where he wants to shape the 4. Imagine he's just going to go back and forth. He's going to hit the right side rail. Oh, he hit the 8. Oh, made the 8. Now he's just showing off, making 2 balls at once. What are you doing, Shane? These are amateurs, bro. Give him a chance, you know? Give him a chance. Fires the bank in. That was a good shot. He just fired it. He only took about a half a second to think about that. Just got down and fired it. You know how it is, though, when you're playing someone who you know you're going to beat, you don't have as much stress or worry, and you shoot carefree, and you can just fire stuff, man, and a lot of times it works. Is he going to use draw and go around? Oh, he played a carom. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Put this one in the side, roll forward for the 9 in the bottom left, guys, and that is all she wrote. Shane Van Boening, arguably the greatest of all time. Arguably, you know what I'm saying? My opinion, definitely the greatest ever in American. He's an American, and he's the greatest ever American player, in my opinion. And I believe there is a firm argument for him being the greatest of all time. I don't necessarily believe that wholeheartedly, that he is the greatest of all time. But I don't disagree with the argument, you know, at all. Shane, he's the man. Everybody out there, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you did subscribe in the past, double check. You know, I've had a lot of people tell me that they've been unsubscribed from my channel due to no fault of their own. So I don't know why, guys. It just happens. But I appreciate you guys, man. We'll catch you on the next video. If you want short rail apparel merch, that link is in the description, shortrail.com. Don't forget, guys, this was played at Streetlight Billiards Academy, I think it's called, in Virginia. I'm going to put the link to the original video down in the description. So if you want to watch the original video, shout out to them for filming this and putting it on. That was pretty cool of you guys. And everybody else. Oh, Perimeter Billiard Lights, guys. I forgot to even mention my sponsor, Perimeter Billiards. You know, those guys are fantastic. If you need a pool table light, look no further, bro. You know, Perimeter Billiard Lights. That's the way to go. And you can save some money with them. They're perimeter, the big rectangle ones. They go over your table. Eliminate 90-something% of the shadows. I just made up the percentage. I don't know. But I'm doing it based on, I had a center table light, and then I put a perimeter table light. My opinion, not a fact, no scientific fact, but I'd say it eliminates 95% of the ball shadow. So if you want one, get you one, save yourself some money, use my code Amateur Pool, all uppercase, no spaces, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.